What's up everybody, Aaron here, and today I'm taking on this, the Yummy Nummies Mini Kitchen Magic Candy Sushi Surprise Maker. That was a mouthful. But anyway, I got this at one of the local stores. It looks pretty good. I don't know, okay, it's supposed to be candy flavored, so we don't have to worry about it tasting like sushi. I like sushi, but sometimes when you make sushi flavored things, that may not go over so well. But anyway, let's go ahead and break this bad boy open. I've already gone through it a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it back up. I went through it just to kind of clean the utensils and all that. So we get the tray here. You know, that's all of your numerical trays. Every one of them's got a number, and each one tells you what to do. I think you will have. Yeah, I will have. Looks like I will have to cut out that bottom section there. That's your shaping. You get, of course, your serving plate. You get your two spoons. One's just a standard spoon, and the other's a scoop. One with a cube and one with a kind of half sphere, maybe? Yeah. Half cube, I should say. Our instructions, which I'm going to follow well this time. Again, like I said, I've taken everything out of its packaging already just because you have to wash this stuff. They tell you to. Cup, of course, with the Yummy Nummy logo there. Let me get right on the camera there, and it's not going to focus, but oh well. And one pipette. I know my science. We followed all that up with just a large pile of different things here. This is the fish gel. This is the Tobiko, or the eggs. And these are the eggs base. That'll be fun. This should be my rice. And finally we have the soda, which is going to be a bubblegum soda. And of course it comes with your, what you can make list and all that. So showed that off in the last video. I'm not going to, play around with that anymore, but let's go ahead and get started. And this time I'm actually going to follow the instructions, right? So it looks like we need to cut the fish pattern from the tray, so kitchen shears, do your thing. So cut along those, it says cut along the dotted lines, but there's no dot. So there we go, there's our fish tray. So now we can that was step one. Okay. Alright. Step two, we open up, and I'll go ahead and start putting this down here so y'all can see what I'm doing. So step two is your rice. We need to open the candy rice packet. So once we get that open, that's what it looks like on the inside there. And we need to mix 8 round scoops into tray 1. So that was step 2. So now we're on to step 3, which is going to be open the fish packet, which is this packet here, and mix 3 round scoops of the fish powder with 4 scoops of water. And that goes into tray 2. So that goes into this tray here, tray 2. Okay, now that we got all that mixed, now we have to go put this in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna pause and let this set, and then we'll come right back. And after our little 10-minute break, we have gummies. They're actually pretty hard feeling, so now we can move on to the to step 5, which is fill trays 4 and 5 with water up to the first fill line. So now, for step 6, we'll take this squeeze dropper here and squeeze it and try to fill it up as much as possible with the orange liquid here that's really thick, and then squeeze that in drops. Alright, so now that we've made our candy eggs, we'll let them set for a second. And while we're doing that, take our wonderful rice mixture here, roll it into a ball. Pull this up a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing here. Roll it into a ball like always. Flatten it out, and it's sticky, so it's just like Japanese sticky rice. Almost should have put something on my hand, it feels like. Alright, so remedied that with a little bit of powdered sugar, and that should make it a little bit easier to mold and fold and all that. Kinda wish they would have told you to use some of the dried powder maybe, but yeah, that works a lot better now. That's actually got it so it's not sticky. Maybe a little too much moisture in there to begin with, so you want to make it into rectangles like that. So that's one. That's sushi roll number 2, or sushi rice roll number 2 for me. And last but not least, sushi rice roll number 3. So our next step now is to remove our fish from the tray here. So that should just pop right out if I'm not, oh yeah, there's our fish. Look at that, that just looks wonderful. So we take that and we can set that there. Let's see how this one turned out. Here's our ebi. And that just looks, I mean, it's actually got the marks on it and everything. And then finally, take this one out, and yeah, that looks just like a piece of tuna. So there's our roll so far. And let's go ahead and now take the spoon that they gave us, and try to scoop out some of these eggs here. Now I like a lot of Tobiko on my sushi just because it tastes really good. You get a little bit of that salty, fishy flavor to it that makes it so much more interesting. But these don't want to come out as easy. So yeah, this is a little bit harder than it looks because they move when you move. And there's our sushi. I mean, that actually kind of looks, in a weird way, like sushi. So our final step, and I'll get this out of the way so y'all can see us do this, is we take our soda, which is our bubblegum flavored soda. Let's shake that packet. And we get them giant shears out of the way there. We take 1 spoonful of this soda and then we just fill the cup with water. So here's our handy dandy measuring cup. Just slowly fill. And it should start fizzing and bubbling, and voila, we have soda. So to help that along, where's our, oh, it's floating in the eggs. Wonderful. Just mix that on up. So yeah, now we've made it. Let's see how this stuff actually tastes. So I'll go with one of my personal favorites here. Wow, that's not holding together too well. Those eggs just don't stick. It can get a little runny, it feels like, and that seems to be what's going on here. So it's actually a pretty good little dessert, you know. Kind of grainy still. I don't think I got the rice right. Then again, I added powdered sugar to it just to kind of keep it from sticking, which it will stick. So let's see how our soda tastes. That's not bad. Neither one of these were bad. Like I said, the texture's a little off, but I could get behind this. Yeah, that was actually awesome. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Again, I'm Aaron. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.